Hello, my fellow Capricorns. Karen Barney, Intuitive Tarot Reader, here to bring our 90-day forecast in for 2020. This is going to cover January, February, and March of 2020. What I have here are the major arcana of the Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot deck. So we're going to use one of each of these as the significator for each individual month. So what's happening here in January? What's happening in January for our Capricorns? What do we need to know to navigate January successfully? What is the main energy that we're going to be working with? January, Capricorns. January, Capricorns. Nope, that's more than one. I only need one. One card, please. One card for January, and then we'll move on. One card. Is that it? Thank you. We have the Lovers, my friends. So partnership in the offing, perhaps. Maybe you are already attached. The Lovers, it's usually, pardon me, a life-impacting choice within a partnership. So what's happening there in January? Also, the Gemini card. What's happening in February for the Capricorns? What do they need to know? What do we need to know as Capricorns? What energies are we going to be working with in February? What is it that is going? Okay, there we go. I love it. The Star card, my friends. Card of Aquarius. Beautiful energy. Happy times. I'm going to put my glasses on. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, and you're on the right path. So the Lovers, intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions. Good health coming in for us. Nice to see that. March, what's in store for us, my Capricorns? What's going on with the Capricorns for March? What do we need to see here? One card, please, for March, Capricorns. Just one card, please. One card. That one? Okay, then. And the Wheel of Fortune, my friends. How beautiful is that? Karma coming around, fate coming in for us. I like it. It's about time, isn't it, my Capricorn friends? Let's see what this partnership has in store for us in January. Thanks so much for joining me here on Patreon. I do appreciate your support here. It is a new venture for me, and I do appreciate you watching, tuning in, and being one of my patrons and supporters. Thank you. Let's see, January for the Capricorns. One or two cards at a time for the Capricorns. What's happening here? What's happening for the Capricorns in January? Let's see. We have the new direction. Perfect. We're off on a new path, I believe, my Capricorn friends. We are working on doing some things differently this year, aren't we? The Capricorns of this world. What do they need to see for January? Oh, the High Priestess. So, we are always very good at, I don't want to say secretive, but we can be very closed mouths. We don't have to tell everybody what we're doing, and neither does the High Priestess. But she is making plans for this new direction, perhaps, where she's headed. Tell me what the Capricorns need to know in January. One more card here, please, for the Capricorns. Thank you. The Seven of Swords. You're doing a getaway. You're making plans for a getaway, my friends. I like it. Now, this could be distancing yourself from whatever has happened in, this last decade, and, making those plans for a new road. It could be that there is some deception. You might even be the one that is being deceptive. So let's see what's happening here. February sees us under the auspices of the Star. Wonderful healing energy. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You are on the right path. This is very, very fortunate energy here in February. The Star card is the Wish card. Don't forget that, my friends. What's happening here? Oh, Nine of Pentacles, jumping right out. I like it. Independent, self-sufficient energy, going to serve you well. You are on your path, my friends. On the right path is what the Star card says here. So what's happening here in February? We need one more card for our Capricorn friends for February. One more card. Is that? Nope, that's not one. I like the Wheel of Fortune, though. That's not till March. What's happening here in February? What is the one more card that my Capricorns need to see? And what do we have? That's two. Pardon me, guys. Just going to take a second here. One more card for the Capricorns, please. Just one. One card. Oh my gosh. One card, please. One card. Is that okay? Fine. Perfect. Love it. The Temperance card. Balance being restored on our new path, my friends. So whatever it is you are choosing to break away from here and go in a new direction, this is something that has come to you through your intuition. This is something you've known would happen, and you are making plans to make it happen so that you can put some distance between yourself and whatever the situation is here. But rest assured, this new path that you're on is being guided. The Hermit is, a card of seeking advice too. So if you do need some guidance, get it, my friends. But it's going to leave us in a very fortunate place, a really accomplished place. But not only that, in healing, Star card and the Temperance card, cards of healing, we're going to be in a very good position here. And Justice, my friends, coming out under the Wheel of Fortune. So what does that mean for us? Justice here. March. It's happening in Justice. So what do you have going on in the legal realm, perhaps in March? What's going on here? Just two cards. We need two cards. What's come out? That's too many. What's happening here in March with the Wheel of Fortune for my Capricorn friends and myself? Capricorns, what's going on here? Capricorns. That one, thank you. Is that two? It is. So the Strength card, going to need your strength, going to need your fierce to make these changes. You're going to have to be determined, my Capricorn friends. This is not going to be a wishy-washy energy. The Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands is not always consistent. So this is what it's telling you. It's telling you that you have to stand firm and strong. Use your smarts, use your finesse to get this justice, but make sure these changes happen. Make the changes that are required of us. And the Ten of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, my friends. Abundance, pure and simple, if you want to just look at it that way. But this is also about security. It's about security that you have built perhaps with other people, a group of people, a family perhaps. So let's see what's happening here. Where is this abundance coming from? I got to look at the bottom of the deck here. And the Star card, yay! Eight of Wands and the Judgment card. So this starts to come in, my friends, here in February. And then by the time we get to the Wheel of Fortune here, the 10, things are going to really start to change. Nice. All right, let's look at this carefully here. What's happening for, excuse me, what's happening for our Capricorns here with the Lovers card? What are the choices we are making? I got to go right to the Seven of Swords. What is this deception here? What is it we are putting some distance between us for? Are there covert actions at play? And whose are they? Are they the High Priestess, meaning us? The High Priestess, intuitive information coming in, causing us to create situations behind the scenes? What's happening here with the Seven of Swords for our Capricorns? The Seven of Swords for the Capricorn people of this world. What's happening here? Thank you. The Six of Cups. Well, let's see. What's happening behind the scenes? The Six of Cups could be children. It could also be something from the past. So perhaps that someone is thinking about you. Perhaps a past partner here with the Lovers card is thinking about you and they want to come back. Certainly something, you may want to put some distance between yourself in that situation. But I think this is about your comfort zone, okay? These choices that you're making, whether they be in relationships or just for yourself, you can have a relationship with yourself too, and that's really the one that is most important that you honor, all right? Be true to yourself, my Capricorn friends. You're making these changes quietly, unassuming, for your comfort. And whatever it is that you are putting distance between yourself and whatever the situation was that you had to make a choice here in January, it's going to be for your best interest, for your comfort. In whatever is happening, if this is an offer coming to you, it's a genuine offer. You should trust it. Okay, now that seems odd to say here with the Seven of Swords, but I think we're the ones, the Capricorns are the ones that are making the plans behind the scenes. So whatever you are doing for your comfort, for your peace of mind, Do it privately. Make it happen, Capricorns. What do we have here? We have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So you are taking new roads here, new avenues to make things happen, and you're doing them privately. You're getting excited about what you are bringing about, what you heard, what you downloaded, what your intuition is telling you. You are now moving forward with it, and moving forward in a stealth mode. Okay, it's going to bring you much comfort. It's going to bring you what you wish for, and it's going to bring you new financial roads, new independence, perhaps, with this Nine of Pentacles. Lovely energies there. It's happening with the High Priestess here. What is she doing behind the scenes? The High Priestess represents the keeper of the scrolls as well. So if you need another degree, another certificate, designation, whatever it is in your field, to move yourself onto this next path here in February, by all means get it. What's happening with the High Priestess, please? What's going on here with the High Priestess? Thank you. The Eight of Swords. Don't you dare doubt what you are doing. All right. The Eight of Swords is a card of doubt and worry and self-sabotage. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm known for that. Oh my goodness, don't do it. I'm talking to myself. Don't do the self-sabotage. Trust your intuition. Trust what you are hearing. Trust what you are putting in place. And again, if it requires distance, make sure that it is a comfortable distance for you, okay? So let's talk about this Page of Wands here in January for the Capricorns of this world. What's happening here in January for the Capricorns with the Page of Wands? The Page of Swords. So this new direction that you are taking on, my Capricorn friends, may need to be seriously considered. You may be hearing things about it, and you may be saying, yeah, I don't know if that's true. And the question is it true? And that's where this Seven of Swords comes in. Is it something that you can trust? Now, look at everything closely, my friends. Dissect it, come from curiosity, really investigate whatever you're being told, because it is based in truth, but it might not quite be the whole truth, okay? So please take a look at things and then get excited about it, because it is going to be a fresh direction, a change in direction for you. It's happening. What's happening with the Page of Wands for my Capricorns in January? You know, this Lover's card, it could be, as I said, a partnership. If that's the case, then you are taking things in a different direction and having those difficult conversations. And you may feel like you can't make a move, and you know, maybe your partner is watching and you can't make a move. But you are going to be able to get things done here, my friends. The King of Swords. You're not going to take no for an answer. You're going to say, look, I'm making a decision based on what I've heard, what my inspiration is, and where I feel like I really need to go. I'm going to make that decision. I'm going to make that final decision. That's a King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person, maybe. Tell me about the High Priestess. Thank you. The Nine of Swords. Well, the High Priestess, whatever you're planning, my friends, it really does give you some worry and anxiety. And I think because you're doing it from behind the scenes, you're doing it without telling anybody. So you don't have a lot of support on this. You are alone in this, it feels like, and that's not really a comfortable place to be. Whatever you're doing, make sure that you are making changes for your highest and best good. And it's going to put you, pardon me, put you on a new path with the Ace of Pentacles, my friends. Going to put you on a new path. I like it. I need one more card here for the High Priestess, please. One more card for the High Priestess in January. What's happening with my Capricorns? There we are, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, you're worried whether or not you can pull this off. And the answer is absolutely yes, you can. The Star card is here to help you do it. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, and you are on the right path. The Hermit assures us we are on the right path. The Hermit is asking us to really shine our light on whatever we are looking at, whatever our decision process is here with the King of Swords. You're going to need to really look at it closely, my friends. Okay, but whatever it is, it's bringing in healing and balance. So let's talk about this Hermit card for February. What are we doing here with the Star card? Weighing out whether or not to take this path. Weighing out whether or not it is going to give us the balance that we need. You might even be making some financial decisions, weighing things out. Which one is more valuable? Which one is going to give me the most productivity and security? It might be something out of the past that you revisit that gives you this security. So what is that about? Let's see what the Hermit is here for in March. Excuse me, February. February for my Capricorn friends. Capricorn friends in February. The Eight of Cups. Leaving whatever is not serving you behind. And that's what you're doing right here. Okay, so now that you've done that and weighed out your options here and which way you want to go, you have settled on a path. You know, if you need some guidance to get this, find this path, get it. All right, it's not a bad thing to seek out help. Tell me what the Temperance card is here for, please. How are we finding our balance? The Nine of Pentacles is going to give us exactly what we want. That satisfaction, the independence, the security that we crave. The Capricorns are steeped in security. We need that in our lives. That's what we live for. That's what our drive is for. Why we work so hard is to have this security and the abundance coming in with it, along with the Star card, my friend, okay? So things are going to start to change here in February, and whether or not you see it in January remains to be seen, but I think you will come the end of the month. It's happening here with the Temperance card and okay, what do we have? The Hermit. You're going to find your balance through your path, through your intuition, my friends. So make sure that you trust whatever you're hearing. And I know that it's going to be hard. You're going to have some doubts. You're going to be saying, no, can't possibly happen that way. And what if, and how, and what am I going to do? And all of those anxiety-ridden thoughts that keep us up in the middle of the night. But the point is, if you stick to the plan, and you keep going and put whatever distance you need to between yourself and whatever the situation in the past was, you're going to have this new road, and it's going to be what you wish for. It's going to be this security, my friends. Tell me what the, thank you, Four of Swords. Yeah, you might have been taking a break. You might have been in hermit mode. You know, the Four of Swords is an intentional timeout. You might have been, you know, keeping yourself separate and hibernating and really trying to heal things that have happened in your life. If that's the case, perfect. That's exactly what you needed to do. That's how you're going to bring about this emotional balance and healing. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles here in February. The Nine of Pentacles, you know, these are going to be up for a long time, so you might want to go back and take a look at them in the middle of January. You might want to go back and take a look at them when we get to February. The Nine of Pentacles is a contract. You're going to have this security. You have faith in yourself in this situation, even though in January you're a little bit doubtful. I think once you start to see the fruits of your labor start to pay off, excuse me, pay off, perhaps there is a new contract that comes in. Perhaps there is a new commitment that you make. Now, I don't mean with a partnership. It certainly could be that you make a commitment with a partnership. This could be seen as an engagement with someone from the past, perhaps, that might have been at a distance from you. And you worry about whether or not it'll work and whether or not you should give up your independence. You're the one that has to make that decision, but only when you really look at it, my friend. So if you do have a relationship that comes back from the past that offers a commitment, make sure you understand exactly what's being offered and seek the truth of it, all right? There might be a little bit of deception there when they come back, okay? That's just one scenario here. The Hierophant can be, the Hierophant is a card of faith. He's the Pope, so he's an authority figure, but he's also all about doing the right thing, and I think this is about doing the right thing for yourself, for us. Okay, it's for your own security, your own self-satisfaction, your own self-worth, and do it with integrity, my friends. Live your integrity. Be authentic. What's happening with the Nine of Pentacles here in February? Here in February, oh, thank you. We have the Chariot and the King of Pentacles. So not only are we successful and independent and self-satisfied and self-sufficient in February, we are on the path to much greater success than that. All right, the Chariot card is a card of velocity, moving things along very, very quickly. We saw that underneath here with the Eight of Wands as well, right under the Star card. So things are going to move fast come February. The Star card is going to ensure that we are getting what we need, and the healing and the faith and the hope that we need to sustain us through whatever this situation is here in January. And we're going to be in a position of security, abundance. The King of Pentacles, come on, that is stability, that is good fortune, that is abundance, that is dependability, loyalty, stability. What a great foundation. This guy knows how to make money. He knows how to spend it too. And he also knows how to make it grow and make it work for him while he takes care of everyone in his kingdom. So you may be the provider now in your family come February through this new contract or this new integrity that you are exhibiting. The Chariot card could be an actual move. You might sign a contract to move, and you need this security, brings you this security. The Chariot card, bringing these opposing forces into alignment so that you can move forward at a very, very fast pace. So let's talk about what you need your strength for here in March. The Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. That's the Chariot card there, my friends. Fortune is on your side. Tell me what we need to be strong for. Where is our fierce coming in? And what is it that we need our finesse for? Because that is evident here as well. We're going to need our smooth. It might be smooth in a legal situation. It's coming in here. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune with the Strength card. Determination. You have been determined to change the way this wheel has been going for you. I've been struggling for the last 10, 12 years. I know many other Capricorns have been. And, it's time for this to change. And we are determined that it is going to change, my friends. It is going to change. The Strength card. It's happening here in March for my Capricorns. What do we need our strength for? Oh, what do we have here? We have the Queen of Wands, focused, fiery, passionate, nurturing, and a get-her-done kind of girl. Here is your security coming in. So that's what you're focused on, my friends. We're focused on our security, bringing it in. This is the happy home, happy life. So if there is a partner involved, make sure you understand what's going on and then weigh out whether or not you want to move forward with this commitment. Have you healed enough? Have you found your emotional balance? Have you found your peace with whatever happened in the past here? Are you ready for this commitment? Do you need a little more time? Do you need a little bit more of a break here before you make things legal, before you make things solid? Let's see what the Knight of Wands is about. Now that's what I'm talking about, being consistent. You want to make sure that the Knight of Wands, the changes that you're making are consistent and that there's follow through. So maybe in the past there wasn't follow through. Now you're saying, oh, I don't know, should I? He walked away before, they walked away before, now I'm on a different path. Do I want to interrupt my own independence here for a commitment I'm not certain of? Now, that doesn't mean that it isn't going to work out. It just means that you have doubts about it still. And you doubt whether or not you should give up your independence. The Knight of Wands. What's happening here? Swift changes, very charming individual, very enthusiastic, charismatic, and passionate, exciting. This is a new direction that you are heading in. But again, if you're going to do it, you're going to make sure that they stick. The change needs to stick. So this is your inspiration here from January, the Page of Wands, the Page of Wands. This is where you have to investigate things. This is where you have to have those perhaps difficult conversations and then make a decision based on that. So you need to really think about that. I don't think maybe you do make the decision here in January, but it doesn't really play out until March. Things change quickly here in February, but they are your changes. They are changes that you are making. They're changes that you're in charge of, okay? You're the King of Swords here as far as I'm concerned. The Page of Wands, that exciting new direction. It's time for us to get excited about living our lives again. Tell me why the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands is here. Don't give up. That's exactly what it is. Be fierce. You're going to have to be determined. You're going to have to be fierce. You want this security. You want it with this person, perhaps. You want it on your own. Either way, you're going to have to fight for it. You're going to have your boundaries. Maybe it is about boundaries and walls, and maybe it is about protecting yourself here in this January, February, March period. from whatever happened in the past, whatever path that you are taking on, whatever the discomfort was, the disillusionment, the deception that might have happened in the past. I think it's genuine now. What's happening here? What's the justice? Now, justice, if we're talking about something or someone from the past, justice can be as simple as an apology. I think it might have to do with something a little bit more permanent here. Justice is about balance. Now, we have balance here in the Temperance card, but it's a card of emotional balance and healing. This is an actual tangible balance here in the Justice card of Libra, making it fair, making it right, making it balanced, making it just. It's about time. It's happening here with the Justice card for my Capricorns. I feel like I need to put this out on YouTube, so please don't be offended if you're here on Patreon. It's just got to go out to my Capricorn friends. There are so many of us that are, I don't want to say floundering, but, struggling. It's nice to know that things are actually going to work out for us. And we have the Five of Swords. Now, Five of Swords is, victory, but at what cost? It's cost us dearly. These decisions that we've made, they were difficult. They were hard, and they caught us off balance. And it's time to regain our strength, regain our power, and take charge of our lives. The Wheel of Fortune is bringing it in for us, my friends. So enjoy what's coming to us January, February, and March. I'm not telling you it's going to be a bed of roses. It may not be. It might be some difficult, hard choices. But you're going to come out on top. We all are. Abundance, my friends. Family, security, and abundance coming in with the Star card in February. So January might be a little bit rocky still, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I'm so excited. Thank you for your patience with me. Let's have a Goddess Guidance Oracle card here for the time frame between January and February. What do my Capricorns need to see? Thank you. Irene, peace. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. So, you know what? Try and let go of this fear here that the High Priestess is working on. She's not showing her feelings. The High Priestess does everything under the cloak and under the cloak of not darkness, but under cover, behind the curtains, behind the scenes. And you are working on this new security for yourself independently, and you will have your peace in this. You will have it because you will recognize that you are on your path, and that alone, knowing that you are on the right path, on the best path for your future, is going to bring you peace, my friends. All right, what do we have here with the Moonology deck for the time frame between February and March? February and March. What's happening between February and March for the Capricorns of this world? What do they need to see? Woohoo, woohoo. Fortune coming in. Wheel of Fortune, I should say. Healing, choices, and the Wheel of Fortune. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Is that one? It is. Meditate and contemplate. This is the new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. So, the Hermit is all about intuition. The High Priestess about intuition. We actually have the Hermit out twice. So you really do need to go within. Be introspective, retrospective, reflective. Listen to what the voices are telling you, and listen to what your heart is telling you. What is the path you really want to be on? Meditate and contemplate, and let the universe do its work, my friends. Let it bring it around to us. 2020 is going to be our year. It's going to be a great year for everyone, but particularly for Capricorns. At least that's what I'm putting out there, okay? Follow me, my friends. Follow me. Thanks so much for joining me here. If you're watching me on Patreon, I really do appreciate your support and contributions to my goals of becoming a tarot reader full time. And I'm working on it. It's really starting to come into fruition. So that is my path here. So I do thank you for watching. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Pass the word along that you can see all of the other readings on Patreon. I would love to have more patrons on Patreon and help me support that dream. And if you'd like some clarity on this or any other aspect of your life, don't hesitate to reach out at karmic1tarot.com and check out my services and my schedule, and we'll get something booked for you. I hope this finds you well, and remember, 2020 is going to be one of our best years yet. Thank you so much, my Capricorn friends. All the best. Bye-bye.